What's going on? It's Taylor from KBFoamStrike, and today I'm going to be building my first Caliburn. I got myself a kit from Frontline Foam. It's got K25, K26, and K31. And as well, I got all my printed parts that I did myself. And yeah, we'll see if they stand the test of time. And I'm trying to hit around 250 would be nice. 300 would be amazing. But I just got the normal stock barrel. We'll see how it does. But yeah, we're going to be putting this thing together. Grab a chronograph here in a little bit, see how it's going. We'll just wait for a couple more people to hop in the stream potentially. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing a little bit of fingerboarding, a little bit of tech deck. And once I get this 50-50 kickflip out, we'll go ahead and start looking at all the parts. Oh, almost. Hey, there we go. All right. Good warm up, good warm up. All right. Let's see what we got going on over here. So, a couple of tools I got an X-Acto knife, screwdriver. They say most of this can just be put together with a screwdriver. You don't even need like Allen keys really. So, that should take care of it. Got this nice bag full of hardware and whatnot. Hey, what's going on, Wes? So the pusher it came with, I think this is the Vanguard one. Hey Wes, if you know, can you let me know if this is this like a normal pusher for a Caliburn, or is this the Vanguard one? Alright, so this is the K26 spring. This thing's pretty beefy. And then with the kit, I'm doing the U-channel one, so I got these metal bars. It's supposed to be sturdier than normal. That's the Vanguard. Rad. Awesome. Thank you, West. So that means I can just put in a mag without having to prime it and deprime it, so that's pretty awesome. And then I'm just going with the normal stock barrel. This is a 16-inch. And here we got the K25. This rubber band is giving me some trouble, so let's cut that thing off real quick. There we go. Let's see, we got a piece of the plunger tube. We got another piece of it here. It's got a bunch of super lube in it, so that's cool, and they put it in a nice plastic bag, so I don't got to worry about getting that all over the place right now. I got a scar barrel kit as well. I haven't strung it yet, but I went ahead and put some hardware in that I had. We'll worry about that later. And then I did my own custom nameplate, so pretty happy with that. I just went into, what is it called? It's called Blender. You can just take a 3D file and it raised it up a little bit, the text, and then I just took a Sharpie and made it a little poppy. So pretty cool, pretty happy with that. All right, so first step, I'm gonna need, let's see, where's it at? I'm gonna need the back of the butt, so pop over here, open up Captain Slug's PDF. So I gotta get two of these standoffs. and some screws. All right. It's times like this I wish I had one of those like toy driver with like super low torque so you don't strip it, but that's alright. We'll just do it the old school way with a screwdriver. Alright, so that's looking good. Just gotta put these little hex nut things inside so that the U-channel has something to screw into. Just going to be doing that on both sides, and then you take one of these little screws and you pop it through to keep the nut into place. So that's really cool. But yeah, this is my first Caliburn build. I've never done a 3D printed blaster. I've modded plenty of like strifes and like injection molded stuff, and done brass tubings and whatnot on Aeons and Striker and all that type of stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a new venture for me, getting into 3D printed stuff, so pretty excited about that. That one looks good. Tighten that one up just a bit more. Do I have a rival charger? Is that the one that's like the built-in magazine flywheeler? If so, I do not. Alright, let's see. I'm going to hop over here real quick. And what's the next step? Percy's? Yeah, I got a Percy's. I have it with a, what is it called? The Rad Blasters hopper extender or whatever. I don't know. I don't use it that much because cleaning up 400 rounds at the end of a game is always kind of a pain, but one of those acorn hopper things that you can just like roll over it, that's really helpful. So if I end up getting one of those, I would definitely use it more. Alright, so the next step, gotta put this nut. So Hey, Ice, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I definitely got to get out and do some more thrifting. What's my favorite blaster of all time? It's probably the Strife. Oh, that's what really got me into modding. After I saw one hitting super hard, I was like, man, I got to make one of those things. I don't know, lately... I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about favorite blaster. I don't know, it might become this thing once I get it built, but I really like the Strife. And I love the Max Striker. That thing's a beast too. Hey, Metal Poppins, thanks. Appreciate it. Let's pop over here to the PDF. All right, so I got the back butt onto this piece. Next step from Slug is grabbing one of these over here somewhere. Yep, that looks like it. All right, next step is force hex standoff into each of these 4 sockets. I need to grab a magazine adapter real quick. Alright, see you, cool kid. Alright, so that should go in like that. Go ahead and get these standoffs put back in, and I think it's the same process. Yeah, put that in and stick a screw through it. I love how like all the screws are the same size and stuff. It's really nice. Any broken blasters you have in your collection? Yeah, there's a couple of failed mods. One time I found a Strife thrifting for like $2 or $3, and I didn't know it until I got home, and one of the pusher arms on it was like the spring return broke on it, and I ended up trying to mod that and like hot gluing the spring rest back in, like the whole post broke off, and that one's still broken, unfortunately. What else do I have? Most of the time, if I have something broken, I end up just cutting it up for like an integration or something like that, or like if the shell is good and if the motors are burnt out or something like that, I'd just upgrade it with new motors and stuff like that. So not too much broken stuff on the top of my head. Oh, dang, West, I didn't know these were Ace Hardware. That's awesome. Got to do a little bit of cleanup on my prints. The screw was not wanting to tap, unfortunately, but got it in there. Let's see if I can get another one. So we got that, and then I got to do it on the other side too. So let's get that real quick. Let's see, what Nerf blaster is tricky to mod? I have heard that the Centurion is kind of hard to do because it's got so many like weird moving parts, and like the Plunger Tube has like a weird system to it or something like that. I don't remember. Trying to think of anything else. The Infinus is kind of tricky if you want to keep the auto reloading feature going, but once you figure out how to isolate the circuit and then add a voltage converter, that blaster's not that hard. I did one of those a year or two ago, and I built it to use it at a HVZ because you could just pop a drum into it and then on the fly you could just shove a couple of darts in, but I haven't had a chance to hit up an HVZ. Nerf brain saw. I don't remember which one that is. Here, let me look it up real quick. Brain saw is like a Springer, and best I remember it only holds like 4 darts. Whoa, $10. Thanks, Metal Poppins. Happy holidays to you too. Much appreciated. Thanks for the super chat. But man, yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, that brain saw, I would, if you found it thrifting, I would say yeah, sure. But I don't know if I would pay full retail for something that only has like something that shoots 4 darts. It's essentially like the Fang. So we got this piece done. Got all the nuts into it. And next up we got to do the mag release. So we're going to put another 440 in here, and then I believe it is one of these. Yep. That thing's very springy. All right, mag release piece. Where are you at? There we go. Looks like I need a pen also. See you later, Ice. We're gonna need a screwdriver. Oh, you can play a little tune on that. Oh, washboard trick. There we go. Alright, so we got the mag release in there now. We're not gonna really need that too much though, since I'm gonna be using a short dart mag adapter. Let's see. Do you have the Nerf Ultra Ferro? No. The only Ultra Blaster I have is the 5, which I found on episode 21 of Thrifting. And for the longest time, I only had the single dart that I found from that episode until recently. Ross has like a 60 pack of darts for $7 right now, and I picked up one of those. And yeah, performance was not very good on it. But if I had a Ferro and it was broken like yours is, I would look into getting the short dart adapter from, I don't know who makes it actually. But yeah, I would look that up, and I've heard of it hitting super hard when you convert it to short darts. All right, next step. You're going to be joining our nameplate. Okay, so we're gonna need a nut. Clean this up a little bit. Oh, excuse me. So while I carve all this out, I just want to say thanks to everybody that's joined us watching. And once again, thanks for the super chat, Metal Poppins. Thank you. What's your favorite darts? Favorite darts currently, I was really liking those red Max ones from Target. But in some breaches, like my buddy Garrett, we were trying his brass modded stuff, and they just were jamming up. I don't know if the foam is thicker or not, but I like those because they're easier to find when playing. But as far as performance goes, you can't really beat the AF Pros, the ones from Walmart that are like dark gray. I really like those too. But if we're talking like fun ammo, like just like wacky ammo, I really like Vortex discs because they're super unpredictable. Those things are fun. What is the best blaster for a beginner to mod? Let's see. Best blaster for a beginner would be something like a Springer. Honestly, like getting a Nexus Pro and just putting in a spring spacer, like that technically counts as a mod, or something with like a retaliator too. You can just upgrade the spring and bada bing bada boom, hitting super hard. So I would recommend that for a beginner. I could really go for like a rubber mallet right now or something. Let's see if we can get this punched in. There we go. Alrighty. So this is gonna go here. No problem. When did you start to thrift Nerf? It was like early 2019, and that was before I even had the whole YouTube channel and stuff. So like I found so much good stuff that I wish I had documented, but it's been about 2 years now. 2.5 years, I guess. Yeah, time flies. All right, there's a nub in there, so I gotta get that out real quick. That is really weird. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put the side with the bolts. Alright, I'm gonna put the bolt on this side and put the nut on the other. And then we're gonna need a 440. All right, thanks for stopping by, Metal Poppins. Have a good one. All right, that's starting to look like something. Look at that. Alrighty. Next step. hook it up to a side of channel bar and slide that in to this piece. Okay. We're going to add ourselves one of these nuts, it says, and that's going to help us tighten our barrel down. And we're going to use one of these little stubby screws. Do a little bit of that. Does this need channel locks? No, it does not. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my first bar over here. Put our hardware kit there. Close up our X-Acto knife just so I don't stab myself. Scoop that over here. Place that off. So this goes in the back with the two pieces there. Go ahead and get our channel. I'm gonna undo that real quick. Okay, one more little 440 in here. See what chat's got to say. Hello, Boggle. All right, now we got a nice chunk of metal on there. Pretty sweet. See if we can get a trick on this real quick. Oh yeah. All right, enough of that. Thanks, Boggle. Yeah, I definitely want to get out and do some more thrifting soon. All right, next step is sinking the next piece. So we will grab this part, slide that in there. Sweet. All right, so we got one side done. Looks like that. Let's try our, you know what? Let's get this tightened down real quick. And then we can try our mag adapter. I don't know if I'll be able to use that one. It's not one to bite onto the mag release. Unless I put it in backwards. No, I didn't. Let me see if I can find a Elite mag real quick. Got one in this Rapid Red, so let's just take that out real quick, try it out. Oh yeah, okay, so it's just that mag adapter because that's nice and solid. I might have to use the official Talon one, or the, if I'm using jet mags, use that one. But for now, that seems good. I don't know if I'll be able to use this one. Have you seen the new Fortnite Heavy SR? Is that the new Mega, like, it's kind of like a Centurion blaster? If so, I've seen pictures, but I have not seen it in person. Okay, next step. Read that if it's not fitting, to loosen it and then try. So let me do that real quick, because I think this should fit, you know. No, it might just be this Dart Zone adapter thing. That's okay. It's no big deal, because the Elite mag fits perfectly. Oh well, tighten that down. Cool. Alright, so now I gotta add a nut and a bolt. I don't really see what the point of that is, because I'm not going to be using a extra rail. Flaming Tot, let's go. Looks like I gotta trim up the print a little bit more, so I'm gonna grab my X-Acto knife and just do a little bit of burnout in here. Alright, I'm just going to skip that one for now because it doesn't even seem like it needs to be done because I'm not using the extra rail. Alright, let's go on to the next one. We're going to be getting the slide put onto the bars. And I already went ahead and assembled my foregrip. I'm going to be using the angled one, and I've already put a nut into that, or a bolt, my mistake. And I also printed this one that I found. It's got a different feel for it. This has like more of a chunk that you grab, whereas this kind of goes around your hand. So if I want, I can always switch out to that one. So let's go ahead and get our bars, and we're just going to need these little screws. Cool, got one bar. Flip that sucker over and get the next one. This thing reminds me of like doing erector sets and like Tinker Toys and stuff as a kid. It's really cool. Sweet. So we got that done. It's going to be what it's going to push the bolt back and prime the blaster. Ah. All right, next up we're going to be taking our Vanguard. Thanks again to Wes for letting me know that's which one this is. Pretty sweet. And hopefully this will just slide into the print. Say, West, I'm having trouble getting this like flush to that. Will that really matter if it's not like pushed all the way back? Because I'm going to just be using short darts, so it wouldn't really matter if the, you know, the rod's a little bit further back, right? Perfect. Thank you, West. You the man. Alright, so I'm just going to burr this out a little bit so that my screws will set a little bit better. Yeah, I gotta do that shock pad thing, that's right. Right now I don't have super glue, but I will definitely take your advice, West, and I'll get that thing nice and tight on there. Cool. Alright. So I'll do that. Oh yeah, O-ring. Hope everybody's had a nice weekend. I know this doing this build is a nice end to mine, so that's pretty cool. This thing came. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Sweet. Cool. So next up for Mr. Skeleton Blaster is, let's see, put right in between. Gotta get the muzzle and add a bolt and another screw so that it can tighten down on the barrel. Okay. And we're going to need to do the hex nuts as well. Cool, got one in there. So far I found that like the nut doesn't always want to go all the way in, so I'm taking a screw on the side where like, oh, just like that, see it came right out. But I'm taking a screw, one of the 440s, and using it to sink it in a little bit more, and then like that. And then I take the 440 on that one in and then take that out. Cool. Now this one comes out pretty simply. And that piece is done. And I can go ahead and stick it on to the channel. Okay, so now it's saying slide plunger tube on and put that in. I'm going to skip that for now, and I'm going to go ahead and get the grip going on. I already put my grip insert in, and I just took a bolt and nut, and it's good to go. I might end up taking some of this tennis tape that my buddy Garrett gave me. He put it on his Caliburn, and it gives it a really nice, awesome grip, so I might end up doing that. For now, we're going to keep it like that. Slide this over here. So I'm going to need my sear, and I believe this is the right piece. Yep. So we'll need one of the tension springs. There it is. Pop it over that. Slide in, and we will be hooking it over that. Does that take a pin? Let's see. Extension spring onto the peg of sear, use the print to finish. Opposite end, did that. Nope, just screw it in. Alright, cool. And that's going to take two 440s. So yeah, this being my first build, I just went with like, I only had a spool of orange left over, so just experimenting wise, I was like, you know what, let's build a Caliburn. So that's why everything's orange except for the grip and the nameplate. So if I end up liking this and I want to try it again with some funky colors, I'll definitely have to make a video and follow up with that. But for now, I think it looks pretty cool. It's not too bad. It's just a really extreme looking Nexus Pro to an extent. Arnett, hey, how's it going? Hey, you have a Nexus Pro. Look at that. Awesome. That's a great, great blaster. Nice, good tension going on there. All right, next up we're going to take a pen and our trigger. I had to print two triggers because one of them came out really wonky. So here's the good one. Slide that up in there, pull up the sear, and try and line up the hole with the pin. Got it on one side. Cool. And then trigger guard. let's see. Should I get a Talon Claw or Talon Claw U? I've heard good things about both, but I had the same question when I was wanting to build this Caliburn. And the reason why I went with the U is because everything I kept hearing was it was more sturdy because of this huge metal bar, and there's less pieces to print. So that's another reason why I went with this one. So it's a little bit more expensive to get the U. I think a difference of like $5-10, best I remember. But I mean, so far building it, I definitely like this with the U channel. The reason I also didn't go with a normal one is because I've used my buddy Garrett's Caliburn before, and he has the one with like the carbon fiber rods and like the screw rods, and sometimes it just flexed too much, and this thing's supposed to be more rigid and sturdy, so you can like really, you know, give it a beating to an extent. So I would go with a U Talon Claw. Let's see, favorite Mega Blaster. Mega Magnus. 3-round pistol, you can put it in a holster, take some shields out. I really like the Magnus. Alrighty, what's the next step? Oh yeah, I didn't even finish the trigger guard. My bad. I was driving in the screw, trying to give it a little bit of a something to bite on in there. A couple of grooves. Nice. Got that piece nice and done. Happy birthday, Jeremiah. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for joining me. Alright, so now it looks like it's going to be time to definitely do the plunger tube stuff. So I'm going to have to bring this beast over here again. Plunger tube, there it is. And that is a generous amount of grease in there, so that's awesome. Very cool. We're going to need an O-ring over this. And we need an O-ring on our pusher as well, so let me just go ahead and do that before I forget. It's a bit of a pain. Should have done that first. Oh well. lube on that. You know what? I gotta go grab some paper towels. I'll be right back. All right. How do I want to do this first? Get a little bit on there. Go ahead, grease that up nice. Let's see, favorite Star Wars blaster. Star Wars Nerf blaster. I really like the Jyn Erso Captain Cassian, I think it's called. The blue and red ones. Or blue and orange. Those ones are good. The sound effects are really cool. The ability to mod it, it's pretty easy because it's like a strife. I like that one a lot. But as far as if we're talking like film series, can't go wrong with Han Solo. think that's the only pieces that need lubed up is the plunger tube and 2 O-rings. So I think we're good with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this off. Cool. Seems good. Next step. All right, first blaster I ever owned, when I was like, it was like my 4th or 5th birthday. I got the, I forgot the name of it, the quad something. It's like the knuckle duster thing. Let me see if I can find the name of it. Hold up. Let's see, Nerf Quadrant? No, Quadrant? Let me see. No, what is the name of that? What was the name? Nitro Quad, that's what it was called. That was the first blaster I ever got as a kid. And as far as like when I got into the actual hobby in 2019, it was a Raider with its drum and the stock, and then I also found a long strike. And it was at a Goodwill, and they were just like in a trash bag, and like it had darts, like the old orange Streamline ones, and the best I remember, the trash bag was like $4 or $5, and it had like those blasters in it, and and there was a Maverick in it too. So those were like my first blasters, like getting into the hobby. When I saw that like drum, that 35 round drum, I was like, what the heck is this? This is Nerf? Like what? Let's see. What's up, Phil? How you doing? All right, so we got the grip. It says the next step is to put the other channel on. So let's grab that. Might have to loosen up my magazine thing right here. There we go. I'm doing good, Phil. I'm trying to get this first Caliburn built together, and so far it's going pretty good. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but It's all about having fun. Let's see, how often do you thrift blasters with intent to repair? I mean, usually I assume the worst with most of the stuff I find when I thrift it. So that's why I usually look for stuff that's roughly $5 or less, just in case. But typically, I'd say I've modded about like 30% of the stuff that I've thrifted. A lot of the stuff that I pick up, I've used for, sometimes I do like a giveaway at games, or not really a giveaway, but like one time I took a whole tub to a game and I was just like, whoever wants stuff, start grabbing them, go for it. So no, that was that was a bad idea. I was just like, oh, let's see if the plunger moves. And now we got super lube everywhere. That's alright. It wouldn't be modding if you didn't make a mess. That is looking pretty sweet. Liking that. I'll have to remember to tighten that up. But for now, let's go on to the next step. It looks like we need to do our coupler, I believe. Or first I need to add some nuts to this. So let's see, which nuts do I need? We're going to need to do hex nuts. And need a 440 in there. We're gonna have to do the trick like I was doing earlier where I drop the hex nut in and take it from the side of this where the channel would be. Cool. There we go. That's nice and secure. And the other step it says is inserting, I believe, a nut here. No? Use a slotted screwdriver to insert, then force a 440 hex nut standoff into the socket inside the front butt. Did that. Drive the screws in. Drive 440 into the perpendicular hole. Okay, so I need this piece. Thunderhawk. If you have multiple magazines, I would say Mega Centurion, but the fact that the Thunderhawk holds more straight up, like if you only have the one 6-round mag with a Centurion, then yeah, Thunderhawk's cooler. Sweet. One more. This is definitely a weird piece to slide in. Might take a channel off. Yeah, I'm gonna take the channel down. Or at least give it a little bit more flex. There it goes, nice and seated in there. see what else we got going on in chat. Nerf Strife or Elite Phoenix or Fortnite SMG. If I rank those, Strife number 1, Fortnite number 2, and the Phoenix number 3. Strife is much easier as far as modding to go, and like, I don't know, I like the design of that mostly because you can put like stocks on it, and it's got a lot of rails, so like if you wanted to do a site and all that type of stuff, it's really cool. And then I really enjoy the Fortnite one as well. Purple is one of my favorite colors, so that's really nice. And the magazine it comes with is cool, but as far as the Phoenix goes, I haven't really had much experience with it, but in terms of like, if you're going to use a stock blaster, it's pretty cool, but I would say as far as modding goes, it's one of the hardest ones because of the way that they glued them together and didn't use screws, so I would go with a Strife. So I gotta put one of these nuts in here, so to get that to fit, I'm gonna have to trim it out just a little bit again. Gotta get the other part of this. Goes here. Okay, almost there. Next step is, it says put the barrel in. I'm going to wait about that so that I'm not banging it around. I would imagine I would need to put, yeah, spring. Let's go with K26. Oh, Alright, so I gotta hold that. And I got a screw. I'm just going to do one for now because I still have to tighten this together. That's weird. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, yep, one more of these. And then a bolt through the top, I think. Is that it? Oh yeah, I've already done that. See if it catches. Okay, it's not catching. Interesting. I don't know. Oh, hey. I am making a Caliburn. Sorry, I'm focused on trying to get it to catch. Currently, it's not. So I'm trying to figure that out. Crunchy. Let's switch springs, see if that helps. Move your angle foregrip up a little bit. Ah, yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, I got the sear in place. I don't know, maybe it's just not big enough? I don't know, it could just be a fault in my print. There it goes, now it's catching. Because now it's locked in there. It's just like I couldn't prime it back far enough. I don't know. Yeah, because now it's not moving. But if I pull the trigger, then I can push it forward. Let me just try a weaker spring real quick. Let's see. Hey, thanks for subbing, Paul. Let's see what we got here. Can you hold the sear bottom back of blaster up to the camera? Yeah. Let's see. Let me switch over. So I'm on a little bit of a lag, so let me see it real quick. Alright, so there's the sear. And then if I prime it, it gets kind of caught. And then eventually, that's as far back as I can actually prime. And then it doesn't go. So maybe it might have something to do with the RAM, potentially. My shock pad might be interfering too much. Because then I can, like, once I push it, then it goes in. Not sure. Thanks, Gargunkel. Let's see. See ya, Paul. Hello, JD. Currently trying to get this thing to catch. Let's get some paper towel. Oh, my bad. My bad, Paul. Gotcha, gotcha. Did I put this on backwards? No, because that's how the sear works. Oh, man, I'm not sure. Oh, duh. That's what you meant, West. I literally have to move it up because I can't get it to prime. That's why. That's what you meant. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much, West. You know, man, if it wasn't for you, I would have been like, all right, see you later, stream. I gotta figure this out tomorrow. But guys, if you want, go check out Ballistic Foam Armory. He's got some awesome gameplay videos, and he really knows quite a bit about some springers and 3D printing. So if you're into that type of stuff, make sure you go check him out. He's got some cool vids. No, that's nice. Foregrip cracked. Oh well. It should still be able to usable, but yeah, a little crack right there. Oh yeah, way better. Yep, that's it. Thank you, West. Yep, that did the trick. Yep, you got here, Luke. Welcome. We're almost done. This one, it can do full length elites. It's the magwell is for that, so you can do normal and bada bing bada boom. And I found out earlier that this is what's called a Vanguard, so I can just put mags in without having to load the breech back, so that's cool. But I'm gonna end up using shorties because they're much more accurate, and I'm just gonna be using a mag adapter. So pretty hyped. We just figured out a problem that we had going on, so pretty happy with that. Let's see what else we got going on in chat. Is there an option for vertical grip for the Caliburn? Vertical grip? I would imagine so. Let's just pick a tinny, so. And short dart adapter. Yeah, I was wanting to use the one from the Nexus, but for whatever reason it's not wanting to lock in here. It might work, but I have a proprietary Talon one as well, so I'll probably just end up going with that. But who knows, maybe this thing will be okay with waffle darts too, because I'm not using a brass barrel. I'm using a 527, I think it's called, so it's got a much looser fit on darts, so something like a waffle head can go through it. But since we figured out the priming issue, let's go ahead and go full beast mode with the K26. JD, I 3D printed this. The files for it can be found on Thingiverse and on Frontline Foam. Just search them. And this was made by Captain Slug. The hardware kit I purchased off of Frontline Foam's website, but you can also get that from Slug as well. And this thing is pretty fun to put together. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a good time. But yeah, these pieces myself I printed out, but you can also, if you don't have a 3D printer, you can get the parts printed from Frontline Foam and Captain Slug as well. So it's a really cool platform. takes a little bit. Get that in. Got that powerful spring now, so. There we go. And we'll hold that real quick and get ourselves a screw. So I guess if I want to like hot swap springs, I would just take out these 4 screws and take the butt off. So that's not too bad. Just wanting to go in cross threaded. I don't know how easy this would be to hot swap, but I guess the option's there. I do not want you to explode. Come on. Cool. And we'll do the other side. And while I screw the other side in, let's go back and see what chat's got going on. Sup, Christy? Let's see. Do any of you guys play Airsoft? I've never had the opportunity to play Airsoft. Originally, I wasn't even like, I didn't get into Nerf for the whole like combat sport about it. But, what's up, pupper? Smell a Caliburn? But, yeah, I don't know, I just went to thrift store and I was like, oh man, I remember Nerf, and picked up a blaster or two, and then I found out that there was events going on in my area and just got really into the whole scene. So yeah, I would definitely like to try Airsoft one day though. I've seen like Bradley Phillips do like Caliburns at gel ball fields and stuff like that, and like I think it'd be pretty interesting to show up to an Airsoft thing with like a Caliburn hitting 300. That'd be pretty awesome. What else we got going on? What's your best thrifting pickup? I think the one that stands out in my head is probably like the Soldier 76 find from episode 21, or like the time I found 2 Nemesis at the same store. I think that was episode 9? I don't remember. That one was a long time ago, but yeah, finding multiple Nemesis, that was a pretty good find. As far as rare stuff goes, I don't know. I can't think right now. I mean, that boxed Vortex Koosh thing, that was a pretty cool find too. Let's see. Oh, it's the pupper. She's a coonhound. $3 for a rhino fire, man, that's a deal. That's awesome. Ooh, and and a modded Raven. Nice find, Paul. Awesome. Yeah, I called him Nemesis, multiple nemesis. Sorry, y'all, just catching up with chat a little bit. Let's see. What was your favorite Nerf blaster, JD? Let's see. It was a Strife for the longest time. I mean, I've modded so many of those. That's still one of my favorites, definitely. But I don't know. Most games lately, I've been using like a Striker or a Nexus Pro. So that thing, definitely, I really like those blasters. I don't know. I used to only do flywheel stuff, but whenever I found out about like accuracy of springers and stuff like that, and being able to conserve your ammo, I mean, to this day, even if I use a Strife or anything flywheel, I like burst fire. So like I'll fling like 5 shots, 3 shots, and stuff like that, and the next thing you know, no more magazine. But with a springer like this, I can play a whole game, typically 1-2 mags. So lots of differences between the two. Let's see, is Villainator worth it in 2022? I don't know what a Villainator is. Let me look that up. What is a Villainator? How do you spell that? Villainator. Oh yeah, those things are really cool. The 40 round, or yeah, the pump action thing. Yeah, those things are cool. Especially they hit like 90 or 100 FPS out of the box, which is really nice. I'd say that's definitely, for 20 bucks, that's a nice pickup. Dart Zone Spectrum is better than Strife nowadays. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Especially, yeah, you can't really find Strifes, but yeah, there's a lot more room in a Spectrum to do work as well. So yeah, I haven't found a Spectrum yet. I haven't picked one up at all. I would definitely want to mod one of those one of these days, though. Favorite full auto blaster? I like Rapid Strikes. I have a modded up Strife that's full auto, and currently I'm printing out a Lepus kit. And those things hit like 50 darts a second or something ridiculous, so you can just dump a mag in half a second. So probably the Lepus once I make it, but Rapid Strikes are tight, and so are auto Strifes. Luke, I have found a battle battle camo Strife thrifting before. This is before I was filming the series, and that's what I have. I have a loadout video of it that I modded up, and it's hitting around like 150 or so. So yeah, I definitely have a video of that up. But yeah, I found one of those a few years ago, 2019, I think it was. That's one of my favorite Strifes. I didn't even paint that one. I was like, this thing's beautiful the way it is. It didn't have any attachments though. It just came with the blaster itself. Rival Charger. What's a Rival Charger? I don't remember. Charger. Oh, that's the motorized one. I've never had one of those, but I like the fact that you can just like slide it open and like top off rounds in it, and you don't have to worry about magazines. So for that fact, that's a really cool blaster. And I've seen Naptown Nerf mod it to be on 3S because it's got tons of room for the batteries. That's definitely a cool blaster. Favorite Nerf sniper? I gotta say it's probably gonna be this Caliburn. But like talking Nerf brand, I'm a sucker for a Centurion. Those things are really cool. The bolt action, and it's got like some blowback to it. It's pretty cool. Not the best blaster, but definitely fun. Alpha Troopers are tight too. I like Alpha Troopers. Alright, so I think I got all the screws in now. I should be able to prime this thing now that we got the foregrip figured out. Thanks again to West at Ballistic Foam Armory. Oh, yeah, buddy, there it is. Oh, I don't even have a barrel. Alright, so let's deprime it real quick. Oh, that's not good. Whoa. I might have to trim the, what do you call it? Plunger down a little bit or something, because it was getting stuck. Alright, we need to get that. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's get this barrel put in here before I break anything. Is there a tapered side at all? Yeah. Oh, they both are. Nice. Alright, that's not good. Why is it doing that? Let's see if we can fire a dart out of this. Okay, there it goes. It's okay, Pupper. Just putting some Nerf into the wall. Yeah, it's okay. She does not like blasters, especially loud ones like this. I think I need to tighten my, yeah, that's what it is. I gotta tighten that down. The pusher is getting stuck. Let's fling another dart real quick to deprime this bad boy. Alright, Pupper, one more dart. Well, it fired. I definitely got to do some touch up to it though. The actual like pusher is coming loose a little bit, so I'm gonna have to seat that in there a little bit better with maybe some Loctite with the screws or something. Because yeah, see, whenever I pull it back, it just wants to not go in there. So I have to get that lined up properly and tighten it up. So we'll do that here in just a second. Let's grab the chronograph real quick before I completely break this thing and see what it's hitting real quick. Pupper, where's the chronograph? We gotta find that chronograph. Hi. It's okay. It's Nerf or nothing. I'm gonna fire one more dart, okay? So don't get scared. Let's see, what's the best blaster that you found? Probably that Soldier 76. That one's a really good. That was a good find. Alright. So I'm probably only going to get like 1 or 2 shots with the chronograph. But here's what I'm using. It's a E9800X. Found it on Amazon. It was around like 50 or 60 buckaroos. And as long as you like put in the right like caliber and the weight, so 1 gram is what a Nerf dart is, it's pretty accurate. So we're gonna shoot 1 bamboo dart through it real quick, and this is on K26. Oh boy, that's wonderful. We got ourselves 263. That's ridiculous. So once I get this thing tweaked and get that pusher arm or pusher rod figured out, yeah, this thing's gonna be a beast. I also did the whole Bradley Phillips like 31 into a 25. So I mean, if K26 is hitting 263, this is probably hitting. I don't know if it's gonna hit 300 exactly because his blaster was using brass, and that's got a tighter seal and whatnot. But if I had to guess, it's probably hitting in like the 278, 285 range, probably. Woo-wee! That's wacky. Alright, let's get this thing undone real quick. Man, that's cool. You don't got to prime it to take the mag out. I like that. Well, also I'm going to be using a scar barrel, so that's going to take it down too. But that's an awesome shot to start things off. Let's go ahead and turn this off. At least it worked. I got it on the stream, so I got it documented. If I end up breaking it, at least it worked once. That's all that matters. Let's undo this real quick. See if we can get the pusher rod a little more secure. Super lube everywhere. Alright. Be nice if there was a way to tighten that down. Because the actual like grip and stuff moves as well, which is kind of a little weird, but I'll deal with what I gotta do to make it work, you know. Alright, so this coupler needs to come off. Or I can just, yeah, I'll just take off a channel, I suppose. Or no, I can just slide that off. Slide that out. Let's see. On your Vanguard, you can add more O-rings. Will that That'll help with the air seal, right? And then I should get more FPS, correct? Greasy tube. 3D print a scope. Air seal will improve. I might do that, Wes. That's a good idea. Well, there's your problem. You didn't tighten that screw down. There we go. Let's do that. I think I'm gonna get a rubber mallet real quick. Good night, Paul. Have a happy holiday too. Let's see. I'll have to go back up and look at some of the chats, I think. Let's see. What do you think of a rival Jupiter? Jupiter. That's the out of darts, like full auto hose thing. Yeah, that thing. Those are really cool. I don't think I would ever use one unless I felt like picking up all that stuff, and I don't know. Rival balls everywhere just makes a mess. Let's go get that mallet. I might end up going back on Frontline Foam and getting the metal ram base or whatever it's called, because I have a feeling this stuff is not going to last too long hitting at those super high FPSs. Hammer time. I'm gonna take it to the concrete. Oh yeah, that did the trick. Now we're nice and flush. So now I'll be able to screw the M40s back in, or 440s. What am I saying? I mean, that's probably the same thing. I don't know. This should add to some stability, I would hope. See you next stream, Luke. I'm going to be doing one when I build my Lepus. See you then. Have a good holiday. Next up, I'm gonna do double O-ring like Wes said. Good idea. Get that over there. Sweet. And Caliburn. Let's see, what is my favorite video game? I do not know. One of my favorite video games growing up was Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. And the ability to like plug in your Game Boy cartridge into your controller and like transfer over all your stuff and like see it on the big screen. That was always really cool. So yeah, probably Pokemon Stadium or WWF No Mercy for the Nintendo 64. I also really like Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2 is very good. Oh yeah, that's much better. Gotta love that noise. Let's see. Favorite ammo type: Vortex, Elite, Mega, Mega XL, Rival, Hyper, Ultra. Out of all that, probably Vortex. I don't know, Vortex is just a lot of fun. Coupler. Got my headphones stuck on my mag release. Alright, we're getting there. You know what? I'm gonna be a madman, and I'm gonna go ahead and try this doubled up monstrosity. Come on. I need 4 hands. Yeah, I don't know how easy this would be, say, at a game. What are you going to do? Oh, sorry. When are you going to do your next thrifting vlog? Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks. I don't know if I'll get another one out this month, but I'm definitely going to try and have another thrifting video come January. So stay tuned. Those are definitely one of my favorite things to make. You never know what you're going to see. It's a lot of fun. All right, so now we got the K31, K25 in there. Let's see how it is to prime. Oh, not bad. Let's grab. So right now I'm using the bamboo darts that came with the Dart Zone MK3 Pro. So I'm going to be trying this out. I should probably go grab some AF Pros, so I'll be right back. Unless I have some over here on my desk. I got one. No, that one's been blown off. Oh, I got a waffle dart too. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a couple of darts real quick from my garage. So I'll be right back, everybody. See if we can get... Oh, well, this thing's primed, so let's deprime that real quick. Oh, so much smoother. Awesome. Looking nice. And we are back. So I keep all my short darts in one of these things that I found thrifting. And so let's try out, let's try a Gen 3. Let's try a max dart. Let's try a bamboo. Let's try MK3 bamboo. And find a good AF Pro. Sounds like somebody's lighting off fireworks outside. It's weird. On a Sunday? That seems like a good one. Alright, let's try this out. I don't know if I'm going to do all 5. I know the pupper doesn't really like it when I fire darts, and I don't want to keep scaring her, especially with this thing being so loud. Honestly, I'm gonna probably have to wear earplugs whenever I use this at a game. See if I get a trick on it. Oh, I just remember my favorite video game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Ah. All right, enough of that. All right, what did I miss in the chat? Let's see. Have you seen the new Mega XL blasters? Yes, I have, and I have one of them right here actually. The big rig. This thing's ridiculous. I thought it was like a Mega Magnus that held 3 in it, but it's just a big jolt. So yeah, really cool blaster. I got that on a, not really a Black Friday sale, but like right now, Target has them on sale for like 12 bucks or something like that online. So I grabbed one of them then. All right, so we're gonna do a waffle first. Cut down waffle, and then MK3 bamboo, Max Dart, original bamboo, AF Pro, and Worker Gen 3. Oh, that is so cool. You don't have to deprime it. All right, let me set up a. Let me go grab something to deafen the blow so I don't put a dent in that door right there. I found a pillow. Let's see if that doesn't get knocked over. Yeah, okay. A real one? No, JD, I have not. Oh, it feeds so much nicer. All right, let's see what this waffle does. Oh, blew the head. 139. Okay. I don't know if that's because the head blew or if that's just because the waffle. But let's see. All right, MK3 bamboo. So yeah, that was 139. $264. We got like 263 with the K26. So let's see what else we get with this double deal. This is a Max Dart. 227. Bamboo Dart. Ooh, 254. So it's like in the bamboos, because there's less friction. There's only 2 little things that sit around the barrel. I gotta say, I'm not liking this grip. It's really jagged, so I might switch over to this one that my whole hand can go around. All right, AF Pro, one of the most common darts. I got a bunch of those, so hopefully it does well with this. Hey, 245. Not too bad, not too bad. And lastly, we got a Worker Gen 3. $252. All right, I'm pretty dang happy with that. Woo-wee. Let's see, Kevin, do I have a modded Nitron? I do not. I don't have anything Vortex modded, but I do like Vortex rounds. A lot of fun. All right, so that tells me I don't really have to do the double up spring. So I'm gonna be putting in the probably the K26 for most of the time, and then I wonder what the K31's hitting, because it advertises around like 120 to 130. So I'd be able to use that at Hampton Roads Nerf Club because they play at a 150 cap, except for one time a year they do 200 FPS. So in that case, I could probably do K25, I would think, would hit 200 by itself instead of doubled up. Alright, this is gonna pop off if I don't hold it. I gotta say, it's not that hard to swap springs, so that's nice. How long has this stream been? It started at 6, so dang, 2.5 hours now. Woo-wee! I don't know how that happened. Thanks for sticking it out if y'all have been here since the start, and thanks to everybody that's joined in. And once again, Metal Poppins, thanks for the super chat, 10 buckaroos, much appreciated. What made you join YouTube? Well, when I was thrifting and I just kept finding all this cool stuff, I wanted to document it so that I could like go back and look to just see like, oh, what did I get that for and whatnot, just for what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Not really like inventory, but just like having an idea of like value, I guess. So if I found something later on, it would be, I could be like, hey, pick that up, yay or nay, type of thing. And then I saw other YouTubers doing like gameplay and stuff like that, and I was like, man, that'd be cool to like get a GoPro and take some videos. So my first thing was ever uploaded was a gameplay video, and then I had some thrifting stuff as well, and then like just coming up with mods. That was like some of the stuff I came up with, like my recent sound effects board mod. Like I've never seen that done before, so that's something else I wanted to share. So just like being able to share cool stuff with people that have like a same interest in the hobby really got me into making videos and stuff, and it's been a blast ever since. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try this K31 out, and I'm just gonna test it with a couple of MK3 bamboos, and I'm gonna test it with wow, that went on really easily. I'm gonna test it with what do you call it? AF Pros. Kevin, yeah, I'd like to do more thrifting often, but as long as I get to go at least once a month, I'm happy. But the thing is, like, sometimes I'll take trips and I won't even see anything. So since the last upload, I've probably been thrifting at least 2 or 3 times, but I just haven't even found Nerf or anything like that. Or if I did upload a video, it'd be like a 30-second, like, here's a strong arm. So unfortunately, I need to either find some better stores or start going more often, I suppose. I don't know. Don't know. All right, I'm gonna check my air seal real quick. Not bad. It's definitely leaking somewhere, but There's a bit of a gap right there, but we're hitting 250s. I ain't gonna complain with the air seal, really. All right, let's try. We're gonna try 2 MK2s, or sorry, 2 MK3 darts. Let's do 2 max darts, and we'll do 2 AF Pros. And this is on a K31. Chronograph, there you are. $129, yeah, dude, that's perfect. That's really nice, and that's super easy to prime. Yeah, $129. Oh, that is easy. $135, okay. All right, so here's a max dart. $128. $120. And MK3 darts. Ooh, $140. It likes them bamboos. $145. So it's breaking it. It's getting some nice numbers. That's pretty good. Man, I'm digging this blaster. And if you're just joining me, I got a special nameplate that I did. I put it into a blender and added my name, and then 3D printed it and added a little bit of Sharpie silver to make the name pop. So yeah, custom KBFoamStrike U Talon Claw. JD, let's see, who's your favorite tubers? I don't know if I really have a favorite. I don't really follow too many, but I like Naptown Nerf. I like American Foam, Dr. Flux, Out of Darts. Those are the couple that I can think of that in my subscriptions that I can remember seeing videos. Did you mod the Nerf Titan rocket launcher? You know, I was going to with PVC pipe to make it shoot demolisher rockets. I just never got around to it, and I only have like 3 or 4 of those rockets anyway, but it's definitely something I could go back and try modding. Man, this thing's cool. I'm very happy with it. I thought it was going to be weird with it being all orange, but you know what? I like it. It definitely does not look like something scary or anything like that. It just looks like a Rector set toy. So that's really cool. Safety orange. Let's see. Wait until your barrel gets broken in and start hitting high FPS. Yeah, dude. I can't wait. I'm thinking about getting brass, but I just went with like the straight up 16 mil or 16 inch. Sorry, I'm tired. 16 inch barrel. But I'm thinking about doing 18 inch brass like my buddy Garrett has potentially. But I mean, geez, if I'm already getting like 240s, 250s, I don't know. Plus I still have to, I don't think I'm going to do it on stream, but I need to string this scar and put it together. That'll definitely drop to hit into the 200s, but I was wanting it to hit 300 whenever I go to like super duper high FPS events. But I mean, I ain't gonna complain with 250s, 260s for sure. And that's with the stock barrel too. Like if I got a tighter diameter, I'd imagine it would go up in FPS as well, especially with brass, definitely. So possibilities are endless. That's what I love about these 3D printed blasters, and you know, you can always change stuff up or get a different design color and whatnot. This is my first one too that I've never really printed a blaster. Like I've had a printer for a little bit, and I've done like strife cages and just like simple cosmetic stuff, but never a full blown blaster. So I'm pretty happy with this. And yeah, thanks again, Wes. I would have been just like hitting my head against the wall, like, why don't you prime? But yeah, that was all it was the grip. You were right, man. Thank you so much. Fire one more dart. I love that like this is cut out too, because then you can just like single load a dart. That's really cool. No, it's just a big jolt. Awesome. Well, I think that's going to do it for the stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Once again, shout out to Ballistic Foam Armory. Go give him a sub. Check his videos out. He does some awesome gameplay stuff and some sweet 3D printing videos. And thanks again for Super Chat, Metal Poppins, if you're still out there watching. Much appreciated. And yeah, hope everybody has a great night. And I will see you in the next one. Yeah, Boggle, I got a scar. I got to string it up and all that, but for now, I'm donezo. All right, have a good one, everyone.